Hello YouTube, how is everyone doing? This is a guide on how to farm dragon scales. You need dragon scales for upgrading some weapons in the game and also some boss weapons. So in order to do this, you want to walk from Firelink Shrine and head down as if you are going to the ruins, New Londo ruins, but instead of going to the ruins, we're going to go to the Valley of the Drakes. So make sure you have the covetous gold serpent ring and some humanity in your counter in the top left screen here. Also make sure you have a bow, as I'm using the composite bow, and poison arrows. So you take this lift down to the bottom, you just drop off here and then head up the stairs to the right. Go through this gate here and you will be at the Valley of the Drakes. Now you want to go across this long plank of wood and then head across the bridge here. If this is your first time here, there'll be an undead dragon just past the bridge, but there's no dragon for me. I killed him off camera and got the items. But if this is your first time doing this, you might have to kill the undead dragon that will be round about here where these corpses are. There'll be some items if you've not taken them. Okay, so in this area there's about 5 drakes, blue drakes, as you can see here. There's one just on the side of this cliff here, there's one just a little further up, one in the middle section of that bridge, and there's a couple on the other end of the bridge. So what you do here is take out your bow, and poison arrows are probably the best for this, because you can poison the drakes. You just keep firing arrows until the poison takes over. Okay, and now we wait. The poison will take off 500 to 600 of their hit points, at which point you will have to re-poison them again to finish them off. So each drake that you fight will have to have 2 bouts of poison, and what that means is you'll have to poison them once, like I've done here, wait until the poison wears off, and then do it again until they're poisoned again, and then the poison will flat out kill them. You only really need to use poison for these 2 drakes, and the reason why I say that is you don't have to poison them, but poisoning them is the safest bet, because if you fight them with melee weapons like the Zweihander, you run the risk of falling off the cliff here, and you don't want to do that. So this is why I've opted to poison them. The one on the bridge you can use melee weapons on, but you have to draw him out because he will only aggro so far and then he'll go back on the bridge. You'll see what I mean in this video. This one at the end here is not a problem. You don't have to poison him. You can use your greatsword or other weapons, but poisoning them is the safest, less troublesome way. If you want to just get it done as quickly as you can, then poisoning them is the safest bet. Unfortunately, I cannot speed the video up, so we're just going to have to sit it out and wait it out. It's a little bit time consuming, the run, unfortunately, but you're guaranteed a drop pretty much each time you do this. So that's nearly 500 hit points that's been taken off this blue drake. It's over 500 hit points. Okay, now, as you've seen, the poison's effect has worn off, so when this happens, you will have to, once again, fire some poison arrows at the drake. 4 to 5 arrows will re-poison them, and then we just wait once again until it succumbs to the poison. I mean, if you have a weapon that is best in tight corners, then you're probably better off using that weapon, but I wouldn't use great swords for fighting them, because the great sword has the ability to hit the sides of the cliff here, and it'll just rebound off the cliffs, and then it'll just be a messy fight, really. But if you have a thrusting sword or a thrusting weapon that does, you know, a straight forward jab, then that's perfect. But in my situation, it's not going to work as well because of the weapon I favour. So sometimes you won't get a drop, much like the Dark Wraiths dropping the Titanite slab. As I said in that video, sometimes you won't get a drop, you just have to retry it for a couple of tries, and then you might get lucky and then you might get a drop. It is the same with the drakes, unfortunately. Sometimes you can do this run and not get a single drop, and then other times you'll do it and you might get 2 or 3 dragon stones. But it all depends on how much humanity you have and if you have the right setup and the right rings equipped. So this guy isn't going to last much longer. And you just see his health just slowly dwindling away, thanks to the poison just eating away at his health. Okay, so the poison's worn off again. Well, that's fine because we can just do it once more. Shoot him in the face and then he'll just die. And there you go. And we got lucky on this first attempt because he's already dropped a dragon scale, which is what we've come for. So we've already got 1 drop. So this drake, just 2-hand your weapon, run at him and smack him in the face like that. He'll try and chomp you, but don't worry about that, just shake it off like Taylor Swift says. And then you also want to use a shield with high magic defense, because they do an attack that spews out lightning, so you want a magic attack for that. So now you have these three on the bridge. This one in the middle of the bridge here is a pain in my rectum, unfortunately, because when you shoot him, he will come towards you, but he will only come so far, and then he'll start backing off. And sometimes he'll think, nah, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna be a Drake for my brotherhood and just take down this guy, or try to. Sometimes when you get around him, he might jump out of the way and fly back onto the bridge. That does happen, unfortunately, but this time I got lucky. And there's another drop, another dragon scale, so that's 2 drops in one go. The game loves me today for some reason. Okay, so when you get here, you want to take the one on the right, shoot him in the face. Does not like that one bit. And just keep shooting poison arrows into his face. Ignore his cries, because he spent all that souls on grooming himself, and you're wrecking his beautiful face. So sorry buddy, but I need your dragon stones, and you will give me your dragon stones. Okay, that should do it. This does take a lot of arrows, so make sure you have some souls on you to buy some more arrows if you intend to do this for long term, because you only get 1,000 souls off these guys when they drop, and 1,000 souls isn't really much. So make sure you come with some souls, as I have done here. Right, just shoot this guy in the face, and he's thinking, I'm not going to take that line down, I'm going to come across the bridge. I'm a manly Drake, and I don't take no crap, basically. Third drop. Right, this one's going to die now. You won't get far. Oh! Okay, he hasn't dropped anything. And there you go. So we got at least 3 drops from that run. Sometimes you will only get 1 drop, or sometimes you'll get lucky like I did and you'll get 3 drops. So homeward bound out of here. This will walk you back to the bonfire at Firelink Shrine, and then you just do it all over again, repeat the process, and you do this for as long as you can and you will get some dragon scales. So I have at least, let's see, I have 7 dragon scales now. So it takes a while, but if you do this for a couple of hours, you'll have quite a few dragon scales. But like I said, poison arrows are probably the best bet, and the strategies I've listed with the drakes, you'll be able to do this as smoothly as I did. You might run into 1 or 2 hiccups with 1 or 2 of the drakes, but this is how I've always done it. So I hope this video has helped you guys, and if it has, please consider leaving me a subscription. It will help me make more videos like this for you guys and more Dark Souls content in the future. Also, please do stick around for the remainder of the Let's Play. In the next section we're going to be going to an optional area, the Great Hollow, and I'm going to be showing you a new pyromancy NPC where you can buy more NPCs from. So please stick around, guys, if you like these type of let's plays and these type of guides. Don't forget to hit like, drop a subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, be safe, bye for now.